All right, so usually in a zombie apocalypse, people always go to these, but these have bullets, and bullets are limited. Today we're going to be showcasing some melee weapons. We're going to be testing them, seeing how well they perform against our watermelon zombies. All right, so these are our weapons of choice that we'll be showcasing today. Some of these are really common weapons that you usually would see in typical games like Dying Light, State of Decay. You have your, bladed weapons. We got some what people would consider blunt weapons in games like State of Decay. We got some pipe wrenches. You have a nice machete. This actually was a $6 machete, so we'll see if the $6 machete can hold up to the test. I have this weird little funky axe thing, and we have a screwdriver, a normal claw hammer, and a piece of wood. And we'll see how this goes. But I actually want to show you guys, as we see in most games that we play, looting is a huge factor. And one of the things I learned when I was looking for these weapons is the condition of them is not generally pristine as you would usually see in a video game. A lot of these are dull, and I wanted to kind of take you on a little loot trip because we're going to go grab some stuff out of the shed. All right, so our usual looting in video games, this is your nice little utility shed. You come in here, as you guys can see, you got usually a lot of tools lying around. And when I was digging around, I was finding things like these normal farm tools or garden tools. A lot of these things might be useful weapons in the apocalypse. So we could try these out too. I also found something improvised. It's just a stake, like a stake holder or whatever, a stake that you would pound in for fencing. It looks like it could be kind of lethal. And why not use a good old hockey stick? Now holding this, I don't see these being very viable though, because they are very light, and I feel like this is going to break pretty easily. So our first weapon of choice is going to be your everyday claw hammer. Now, the thing I think this is going to be one of the most effective weapons, honestly. They're lightweight. You got the blunt side, you got the claw side, and from my experience with hammers, they do a decent bit of damage. So we're going to test this one out. I think this, out of all of them, is going to be my favorite for today. Oh, so come and look at this. One hit from the hammer absolutely massacred this watermelon. Now, that was just the ball pin side. I wanted to give it a chance with the claw side. I don't know if our watermelon will survive another hit, but we'll try it on the claw side.
I got splattered.
All right, so I hit, and again, it kind of just ripped more of the inside of it out. Very clean, very effective. All right, so now we're going to be showcasing, my assistant here is going to be showcasing the random piece of wood. Obviously, in a zombie situation, things get desperate. You grab what you can grab. This honestly feels a little bit dead. It's solid, but I don't know if this is gonna break or if the watermelon's gonna break. But we'll let him get it going.
Swing it.
There you go. Wow. That was pretty gruesome, actually.
That's kind of nasty.
I actually closed my eyes at that. Oh, wow.
So it actually did quite a bit of damage, but as you guys can see,
Good swing.
the durability of this weapon was not that great. Decent improvised weapon. This is more of a one-shot emergency, but it actually performed quite well.
That surprised me.
So this watermelon zombie is already in quite bad shape. So I flipped it around. The top's pretty solid. We're gonna be using the good old hockey stick this time, trying to see if we can do some damage. Now this is a normal, like modern day hockey stick. These are very light, like extremely lightweight, like they barely weigh anything. And they do feel a little like it might break. I'm not sure. So we're gonna test this out. We'll see how this does. Can I do this or? No, right, no, turn it. Yep, just like that. Yeah.
Mom, I can't back that. And throw it out.
Holy So hockey sticks turned into a bladed weapon.
Oh wow, that
And
made it to mush.
I didn't expect it to
It is in
literally
good condition still.
cut it. Let me see if I can get a. Let's try to slice it. This is a new way to slice your watermelons. You ready?
It demolished.
And it's still in. That did nothing. No damage to the weapon. So next we got our $6 Harbor Freight machete. This thing, honestly, durability wise, I would not be too like. It's quite bendy. It does have a decent grip, so you don't got to worry about your hand sliding up the blade. It is serrated on this side too. It's decently sharp. I'm hoping to do some decent damage with this. If we can get another hit out of it too, we'll also see how the serrated side feels. But let's see if this $6 machete will allow us to survive the apocalypse.
It's like real life Fruit Ninja.
Wow. That was absolutely insane feeling. Like
Yum.
it was like,
Clean.
yeah, I don't know. It was like resistance, and then it wasn't.
Because you hit the water inside the melon.
Yeah, it was. Hey,
It worked.
I can cut the watermelons now. So next we're going to be showcasing just a random fence post. These are actually quite light. The part that digs into the ground kind of sticks out, almost kind of like an axe or a hatchet. It's got some decent edges on it. I believe this should do a decent bit of damage. The only problem with these, uncomfortable to hold for sure, so you definitely want to make sure you have some gloves or wrap it in like duct tape or something like that. But give it a go.
I demolished it.
So our next weapon here is the good old pipe wrench. These are actually quite heavy. This is actually a weapon you can use in State of Decay. I was trying to figure out whether I should use it like open or closed. I think I'll keep everything closed, nice and compact, nice and strong, kind of work for that durability. But yeah, this is a little awkward. I feel like swinging this one in a practical situation, it's gonna really tire your hands out. And it's awkwardly heavy on the end, which obviously would do a decent bit of damage. It feels better if you probably hold it with two hands, but I'm gonna one-hand it. We'll see how it goes. A little low.
Strong one.
We'll give it another swing.
I feel like you gotta hit it from the top.
Yeah, I'll hit it from the top. Yeah, it just decapitates these watermelons. All right, so now we're gonna use this very aged hatchet. It's not very sharp. First thing I can feel in my hand, it almost has the same effect as the wrench. It's top heavy, but it's not as bad. It definitely feels like you could get used to this. I'm just worried about the sharpness. But, you know, multi-tool, you can also use the flat side as a blunt if you need to hammer something or just do blunt damage in general. But I could definitely see this handle here maybe becoming a little uncomfortable after a while. All right, let's see. It's actually kind of stuck. So decent bit of damage. Not as clean as the machete, obviously, but definitely decent damage. Now we're gonna use our little handy dandy weird hatchet. I don't even remember where I got this from. I think this might have been from the National Guard Armory when I was over there. But we'll see how this one does. Wow. So not only did it clean cut through this, which is surprising because it doesn't look that sharp, it even went into the table.
Oh. Oh, wow.
10 out of 10.
This one is a lot easier to hold compared to the regular hatchet for sure. It's not as top heavy. As you can see, it's a lot sharper. You can use this to pry doors open, whatever you need to do to get that juicy loot. So one of the last weapons we're going to be showcasing here is a crowbar. As you guys know, these are solid metal. Very heavy if you're trying to, like, it's not too bad one hand, but I would definitely probably swing these with two hands. You have, you know, the angled parts here, and you also have the straight part where I guess you could do like a stab, almost like this, or you can come down on it like this. You come down on it with the claw end. Very versatile. You could also use this for a tool to get into places, things like that. I would say this is probably one of the more versatile weapons in our lineup today. But we'll start off with a quick straight stab. We'll kind of see what that looks like, and then we'll come down with an actual hit.
Oh, you gave it a nice little buzz cut.
I mean, that's a good.
Hey, man. Oh yeah, that's good damage. That's good damage.
Wait, I have one more. All right, let me switch.
All right, so now we have here a regular pitchfork. You could use this, I guess, in multiple different ways. You could swing it and kind of just hit with this. This definitely will do some damage if you're swinging it. But we're going to test this as a stabbing, you know, kind of like a spear distance. Yeah, definitely go for a stab here. And we'll see how that feels. You ready? I'd back up a little bit. Make sure you get a nice, yeah. All right, you gotta wind it up.
Yeah.
So leave it right there. He got in about. You got a good distance in there. It's pretty stuck. Oh.
Gave him tetanus.
All right, let me give it a go. Yeah, so that's a very good piercing weapon for sure. The only issue with this that I'm noticing is it is not the easiest to get back out. Yeah, so you stab it in there and it's stuck. Last thing you want is to stab a zombie and have the zombie walk away with your weapon. Or you're sitting there fighting for your life to get it back out. All right, so now we have just a everyday flathead screwdriver. This is one of the sidearm or like basic close combat weapons in State of Decay. This weapon I would say is decent, mainly because it's light, small, you can pry with it, it's thick. The only thing I'm worried about is the handle here. Good thing this isn't sharp, but I feel like your hand will continuously slide up depending on what you are making contact with. So we're going to be just stabbing, checking the penetration. I'm pretty sure it's going to go clean through it, no issue, and it should come right back out, no issue. But I think what I want to do is after, we're gonna try to see if we can throw this into the watermelon.
I call dibs.
Hitman style. All right, here we go. Like butter.
You can see it literally from this side. Oh,
Yeah.
you took it out.
Yeah, very, very easy. Now, obviously, a zombie skull might be a little harder to penetrate. Depends on the level of decay, the state of decay.
Oh my gosh. Stop with the pun. Wild.
All right, so now I want to see if I can throw this. So we got to do this without injuring our lovely camera woman.
Okay, so I will
Call dibs on throwing.
I will just
We'll just like, what if I get it first try? That won't happen.
oh. Oh! The silence.
It's perfection. Look at that noodle arm ass throw.
Alright, wait, that was attempt one.
I
Alright.
Oh.
Mine went all. You didn't even hit it.
Oh, you did. It literally went like under.
That's more impressive.
I thought it went under the cinder block. I was like, bro, did you? So we're gonna end this. We're gonna get more watermelons next time, so we can get a better understanding of each individual weapon,
And we'll freeze them.
and we'll freeze them. Yeah, so they'll be a little more durable. And we're gonna be ending this today with this pickaxe. This is actually quite comfortable. It's a bit top heavy, so you're gonna definitely need two hands. But the amount of damage this thing, you can just feel it in your hands. This is a powerhouse of a weapon. So let's go.
Did you go to the table?
No,
Oh.
The cinder block stopped it.
Oh, okay.
Very close though.
Yeah, very close.
it's beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful.
So, there it is, guys. We tested out some melee weapons today. We killed some watermelon zombies. I'm pretty sure the bees and the wasps are going to be very, very happy. But I want to say thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do plan on doing more stuff like this, potentially shooting watermelons with my bow and arrow. I do want to test out the bow and arrow, see how much damage that thing does.
BB guns.
Maybe some guns in the future, depending on how these do. But if you guys do want to see more videos like this, smash that like button. Drop comments down below. Let me know some basic household weapons that you would like to see tested. Things that you might have laying next to you in your kitchen, in your shed, that you didn't see us use in this episode. My son said something about a chainsaw. I don't see how chainsaws are viable, but if you guys want to see a chainsaw in an episode, let me know in the comments below. But thank you guys again. Remember, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.